What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon53, back again. As y'all can tell from the title, I'm back on the BS. Back on the BS, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we talk about these folks right here, man, these Asians. They thought I forgot about them. Or y'all might have thought I forgot about them, but oh no. No. Most definitely cannot forget about them. For one, they are the original. No, they second. White folks was the first, but after them, these Asians, they were the original black folk haters. Oh yeah. See, back in the day when I was young, I didn't have problems from the Mexicans. No. Didn't have no problems out the Mexicans. I'm talking about back in the all through the 70s and stuff like that. No. We didn't have no problems out them. Of course, it wasn't as many of them in LA as it is now, but the few that was there, we didn't have no problems out there. We had problems out the Asians. Yeah. They was the original black folk haters before the Mexicans rose up and started shaking their tail feathers. Yeah, it was them, man. Look, check this out. Go back to all the movies that you can remember growing up when blacks were dealing with the Asians. Now, I'm going to say Asians. But when I say Asians, I'm talking about, I really just want to say Chinese, but, you know, I'll wrap all of them into one group. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when the dude said about Mexico, Guatemala, Venezuela, Chile, and all. And I told him, man, you can put all the names on it you want to put. Everything, all that ain't nothing but a bunch of Mexicans does. You know? Same thing with these Asians. They got 50 million different Asians. Chinese, Japanese, Taiwanese, South Korea, North Korea, all of all these different people. We don't know nothing about all that. I'm gonna say out my mouth what other people won't say out their mouth. We don't know nothing about all them old different countries and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because to us, all y'all look the same. Just like people say, man, all black people look the same. Well, to us, all Asians look the same. And we just wrap all of them up under the banner of Chinese. Oh, man, them Chinese. That's some Chinese. They might not be Chinese, but that's what we gonna say. Because everything that look like them, we just call it Chinese to us. You know? No disrespect, but we just call it Chinese. That's just, we simple people. Y'all know we simple people. Like that, you know? So anyway, you think back to all the movies that when you see, a perfect example, Menace to Society. When O-Dog and the other dude walked up in there, what happened? They watching him like a Hulk. Then got to mumble up under their breath. That's the type of treatment, man, black folks been going through for 100 years or more dealing with these Asians, man, in California or the United States, period. They don't trust us. They think we the scum of the earth. They watch us like a Hulk. Man, all my life as a young kid growing up, every time I walked into an establishment that was owned by some Chinese people, Asians, whatever, they followed me through the store. They watched me, had nasty stuff to say, get out. You pay now. What? You no looking no more. No more look for you. You pay now. You buy. You go. You buy. All you black people do is steal. Y'all steal. Black people steal. Man, what? Okay. Now, I ain't gonna even lie. That's why back in the day, I was robbing them fools. Because I know they didn't like us. Man, y'all heard me tell y'all a story about when, you newer people to the foundation. Y'all probably don't remember it. But I told the story about how I went into the little Chinese store, whatever they are, and had one right there on 51st back in the day. Mexicans that took it from them now. But it was a dairy that was owned by Chinese people for many moons. And this is right here in the middle of the set, right on 51st and Avalon. Man, every time we go up in there, it's problems. Now, I made it a game. I would go out my way to go up in there and make them follow me. I cut my eyes at them certain type way, act like I'm putting something in my shirt. They follow behind me like a big dog. They hated me. They seen me coming. This what I do. This what I would do. Man, I go up in there. Man, I just go to grabbing stuff and put about $200-300 worth of stuff on the counter. And then when they add it up, they be looking at me crazy too. They add it up. Then I walk out the store. I was like, I don't want it. And leave it all on the counter. Yeah, man, about that. Man, they tripping on us like that. They trapped me in the store one day and pulled some samurai swords on me. Woo-wah! I'm talking about, man, hey, I'm glad it was in the set. And the homies peeped it. Man, they had to come kick the whole door down, man. The glass. Man, let my homie up out of here. Fools tripping. They coming at me. We no like of you. We no like of you. I'm like, fool, I know like you. You know? But anyway, we've been having that problem out of them forever, man. They have never trusted us. They have never liked us. None of that. And see, this is my thing. Now, you're going to have a fool on here that's going to swear up and down what I'm saying is all of a sudden it's racist. Oh, Toon, you spreading hate. It's racist. Man, I'm spreading the gosh darn truth. I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. If I'm saying something out my mouth that ain't true, let me know and I'll shut up. But everything I'm saying is true. Them Asian folks don't like us, man. They are systematically told growing up, don't have nothing to do with us, period. Don't talk to us. Don't mingle with us. We're nasty. We're bad people. We can't be trusted. We curse too much. We drink too much. We too loud. Stay away from them. So now you got little Suki Lin and Ling Ling and Ping Ping. They coming to school looking at us different now, like, huh? And the whole time it be, well, my mama told me, my parents told me, my grandparents told me that black people got tails. What? Yeah, black people got tails. Oh, man, all type of silly, dumb stuff, man. So, like I said, yeah, I keyed in on the Mexicans for a minute, but now, no. They can't, no, they don't get away. They don't get away because they was hating on us way before the Mexicans was hating on us. Right. Man, y'all check this little bit out right here, man. Check this out.
Stores when I was growing up. That's not the most fun trip down memory lane, but I always like to be honest about acknowledging anti-blackness among Asian Americans, especially when the call was coming from my own house, so here we go. I first became aware of my mom's anti-blackness when I started kindergarten, and it mostly centered around avoiding interactions with black people and not allowing me to be exposed to anything that she considered black culture. So if we were walking and she saw a black person, she would pull me closer to her. If we were in the car in a parking lot and saw a black person in the parking lot, she would make a point to lock the doors, and I wasn't allowed to listen to rap or Michael Jackson or Tina Turner. And she was hypocritical about that, because I wasn't allowed to listen to Cyndi Lauper or Madonna either. She would call it trash music and say that it was going to be a bad influence. But if it was a white artist, it was not racialized. It was only when it was black artists that it was racialized. And another thing that I think is kind of typical is, as a musician, there were a lot of black artists whom she respected and enjoyed, but she would always say that one black artist is the exception, the rest are bad influences. If I came home and said I made a friend, her first question would be white or black. And that drove me nuts, because in preschool I dealt with a lot of bullying and discrimination because of being Asian, so it didn't make sense to me that she wanted me to turn around and do that very same thing to my black classmates whom she knew nothing about on the basis of their skin color. And when I wouldn't stay away from my black friends, she would resort to making up justifications as to why it was harmful for me. She would say they're going to hurt me and they're going to be a bad influence because they fight and they swear and they're not good students. And of course, none of that was true. And in my household, it was not physically or emotionally safe to voice your opinions, but about that I would, because it literally angered me. And then she would resort to physical violence. And that...
Now y'all heard her? Y'all heard her? Y'all heard her now? Of course y'all heard her. She just telling the truth, man. She's just telling the truth. She is just telling the truth, man. I don't have to look for this stuff. None of that. You can just turn on YouTube and just type in search stuff, and there it is, man. But you're not gonna be able to go to YouTube like that and just find where black folks just racially just hate on other people. No, you can go to YouTube and find out where all these other people racially hate on us. But you're not gonna find out where we hate. For one, what people don't realize, we don't have time for that. We don't care nothing about that. To each his own. We too busy setting records. You know what I'm saying? Breaking records, setting standards. We too busy becoming the icons of the world. We too busy making everybody around the world watch us, envy us, get jealous of us, and want to be like us. Because that's what we do, because we got too much swag, we got too much soul, and our spirit is too divine, y'all. We are God's chosen people, man. Point blank. We really, really are. A lot of y'all get caught up on the demographics that in the Bible, that when it tells you Israel, the Israelites, you know, like where Israel is today, that's where everything gonna go down at. Now, God, he was talking about the Israelites as people and this, that, and other. But what he was talking about was us. Them tribes, man. Them tribes. Not all them people that's in Israel huddled up behind them walls and stuff. No, he was talking about us, the scattered tribes. Us, man. But that's another story. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna let you hear what the little youngster has to say, man. I'm gonna let you hear what this youngster has to say. And you know, it's always the young people. You ain't gonna hear, especially when it comes to the Chinese, these Asian people. You're not gonna hear the older ones get on there and tell the truth. No, it's always the young kids with the progressive minds who've been over here in America and they starting to change. They starting to get culturally integrated with everybody else around them. And they realize, hey, what grandma said wasn't right. Ain't nothing wrong with these black folks. They cool as a fan. Yeah, man. You know? But now I'm gonna let you hear what the little young kid, the little boy right here gotta say, man.
You know. All right, about to get into Asians and racism and how that ties into blacks. Let's get into it.
Asians are really racist. I know there has been a lot of Asian hate crimes, and maybe this is not a good time to talk about it, but Asians are very racist, especially traditional Asians, parents, grandparents. They're really racist. I know in Korea as well, white people are treated better than black people. In Korea as well, white people are treated better than black people.
There it is there, man. I ain't got to do a whole lot of rebuttal on it. It's self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory, black people. Listen, y'all. I'm finna be the voice of reason for my folks. I'm finna turn the volume up. Yes, I am. I'm finna turn the volume up, man. Somebody reach out to that boy Tariq Nasheed and send him some of my videos, man. Tell him I said, man, me and him need to collaborate on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Send it to Tariq Nasheed for me. Tell him I say I shout out, man. He one of my favorite YouTubers. But anyway, I was gonna go on to say, y'all heard what the little youngster say, man. It don't make no sense. But you know what though? We don't trip on it. We not worried about it. Man, we as black people in this country, man, we have persevered every type of injustice that can be thrown to us, man. Every type of injustice that can be thrown our way, man, we have stood the test of time, homie. We are the end all and be all. And I'm talking about us black folks over here. Because them black folks over there, they don't like us neither. Man, what are we to do? Check out what this little brother right here got to say.
Now, the crazy thing is, he's Korean, and I had a white friend that was in China, and he specifically told me that in China, they actually glorify white people. Like, they love white people. Like, it's almost like they sexualize them. Like, they're like gods to them. And this is a white male. He lived there for 4 years. He said, but the blacks they treat like crap. So, yeah, he has some. There's.
Yeah, man. That's real quick. But anyway, man, let me get up out of here. Y'all know I'm gonna do a correct follow up. I'm gonna do a correct follow up, man. At the end of the day, y'all, it's coming. It's coming. And like the brothers used to say back in the 60s, the revolution will not be televised. But the cold part about it, it will be televised. It will be televised. It's coming. Man, if you ain't ready, get ready. If you ain't ready, get ready, man. Don't continue to keep going through life with your head up in the stars. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. We don't have any problems. You know. Don't keep doing that. I got a good job. I'm secure. Got 2 cars. I got a house with a wife. I'm secure. Man, partner, that's a dream. Everything I just said can be snatched from you in the blink of an eye. So y'all play with it if you want to, man. Play with it if you want to, man. I keep telling you, get ready. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, man. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, homie, I represent the gangsters. The Mavalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace.
When I pop, then you pop. If don't nobody drop, you better pull into the block. Fuck the cops, you better squeeze until it's empty. I put that on 50, she's with it. Now you hit me. A gang, swing gang, what it looks at. 5 tray, yeah, 3rd that. 4 8, 8 8, 11 6. So when you slide down the 8, you're getting clapped at. Hands up into my days up. Say